Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Relo, and in this video I am going to be giving you some tips and certain things that you should be looking out for before you buy a used laptop. So basically towards the end of the video, I'm also going to give you an alternative to the prepaid antivirus scan and stuff like that. Let's say for instance your laptop is slow or it's not giving you the performance that you have been looking for, then I have other options in which I feel like you guys are really gonna like, and these are built-in options, so you don't have to pay anything and stuff like that. So stay tuned until the end of this video and you might find yourself saving some money. So the first thing first is, when it comes to checking the specs of a laptop, that is a very crucial part of this video. So, the specs, when you go to about computer, those specs can be changed. Like, let's say, for instance, we say about your PC. Obviously, there are specs that are going to appear there and stuff like that. These specs can be edited and can be changed, right? So it's very important to not rely on the about my PC way of checking the specs. Like for instance, you don't want to find yourself buying a laptop which basically has a 4 gig RAM, but it has been edited to have or display 8 gig RAM. So you don't want to find yourself in that position, right? So to do this, you're going to press the window button plus the R button on your computer, right? And then as you can see here, it's already typed on my side. It's DXDIAG. And basically, after that, you're just gonna press enter, and then it's gonna take you to a certain page, right? So, but before I continue, I just have to tell you what the DXDIAG basically stands for, in case you are one of those people that basically feel like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable just typing in anything on my computer, which is the most crucial thing. Don't just do anything that the internet tells you, right? So the DXDIAG stands for DirectX diagnosis. So it's not like anything that I'm not going to be hacking or anything. So you press enter. After that, it's going to display some specs, right? On my side, okay, it's loading here on the side. On my side, this is basically the specs of my laptop, and as you can see, it has 8,192 megabytes RAM, which sums up to about approximately 8 gig, upper 7 point something gig RAM and stuff like that. And then if we move on to the processor and stuff like that, because the memory is very important, the processor is very important. Hard drives, you can literally buy another hard drive and you can shove it in there and you will have about 1 terabyte of storage, right? So in this case, like I said, there's the processor, Intel, it's an ARD Core TM i5 1035 G1 CPU. Okay. And then it's going to show you the speed of the CPU and stuff like that. My laptop is a Lenovo, and everything else, the computer name and stuff like that. So without wasting time, so this is how you check the specs of your laptop to see exactly what your laptop is made of. So I would advise you to check this before you buy a laptop. Otherwise, you find yourself buying a laptop which is representing about 8 gig, but in actual fact, it has like less than 8 gig of RAM, right? So the second thing that I want to talk about is the processor. We have a Core i5, we have a Core i3, we have a Core i7. The values just keep on increasing and increasing and increasing, right? However, that is not the part which I want to focus on, because you can have an i5 laptop which is very slow. So it's very important to basically look at other options that I'm going to be sharing in this video. And the options are the letters that you find here at the end. So mine has G1 at the end of this sort of number over here. So G1. So let's say, for instance, your laptop has other letters, like for instance U, H, K, X, F, or anything of that sort, then definitely I'm gonna give you details on what they basically mean. If you have any questions, you can just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'm gonna get to it and I'm gonna attend to it. I'm gonna make sure that you guys are fully satisfied and fully informed, right? So I'm gonna start with the letter U, because I feel like we're gonna start from the lowest to the highest just for convenience purposes. In terms of the performance, that's what I mean by saying from the lowest to the highest, right? So if your laptop basically has a U right in front here, instead of a G1, it has a U, then the U basically stands for ultra low power, right? I feel like it's self-explanatory, ultra low power. However, if you want to understand making more of this, it basically means that it has an ultra low power consumption, making them suitable for laptops and mobile devices with extended battery life, right? So this sort of processor is suitable for that specific function for that specific laptop. So that is ultra low power. So you need to pay attention to that. So if you want to buy a laptop that is going to be suitable for gaming and programming and all that, then definitely going for an ultra low power laptop is going to be a problem for you, because the moment you install that huge game and it has huge graphics and stuff like that, it's going to start freezing. And then after that, you're going to be like, but my laptop is an i7. Why is it not working properly? That is because of those factors, right? So the next part, or the next letter that you can find here, is the letter H. The letter H basically stands for high performance. So if you're a person who's a gamer and a programmer and you just deal with a lot of software, heavy duty things for your laptop, then definitely this is one of the laptops that you need to go for. Like I said, this is not the only laptop. This is one of the laptops that you can go for, and it's going to be working like very smooth. So trust me on that. Go for that option. Is if it has an H, that is a very good option, right? So that is the letter H. And then if it has a letter K over there, it's the K basically stands for unlocked multiplier, right? So this type of processor designations with the letter K, these ones are opened, which means their multiplier can be adjusted for easier overclocking. This allows users to push the processor beyond its default clock speed for increased performance. So this one is not just fixed. With its unlocked multiplier, you can basically play around with its performance and stuff like that. I feel like also that is a very good option, especially if you want to keep your battery at its highest health state, you know. So you just gotta play around with that. So the second letter is at the letter X. The letter X basically stands for extreme performance, right? So with extreme performance, obviously games, coding, programming, whatever the case is, you can definitely do those things with it. So the next letter, which is literally the final letter, the highest letter that you can ever get on a laptop, if you get this, honestly speaking, you are rich, because trust me, these laptops are super, super expensive. And that is the letter F. And the letter F basically stands for integrated graphics disabled, right? So if you get this, yeah, you're rich, because these processors with an F designations do not have integrated graphics capabilities. They are often used in systems that have a dedicated graphics card and do not require the integrated graphics functionalities. So yeah, that is basically it when it comes to the letter designations. However, I also have to highlight that it is worth noting that the letters designations can vary between different processor manufacturers and product generations. So it's not always fixed when it comes to these letters and stuff like that. They may vary depending on the basically the company or the manufacturer of the specific processor and stuff like that. However, you need to look out for that if you want to have a perfectly performing laptop, because it's worth noting, as it is, people buy different laptops for different reasons. So knowing exactly what you need a specific laptop for and the type of processor that you need is a very important part, right? So that is the first part. that I wanted to inform you on. And then the last thing, which I promised you guys, which is going to save you a lot of troubles, is I know that you guys pay for antivirus scanners and stuff like that, like McAfee, or you pay for some antivirus scanner that is dodgy and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a lot of money, and also you don't even know if the antivirus is doing its specific job. So I would advise you, instead of you just jumping and saying, okay, fine, I'm gonna pay for an antivirus scanner, I am gonna give you an option which I think it works, and I've been using it for a very long time, ever since I stopped using McAfee, right? McAfee. Ever since I stopped using that, I've been using this option. It's free and it's built in, right? So what you're gonna do is you're also gonna press window plus the letter R, and then you're gonna type MRT. After typing MRT, press enter over there. Okay, it's loading. And then after it's done loading, we have our data over here. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Microsoft Windows, malicious software removal 2, right? Verified publisher, Microsoft Windows. And then I'm just gonna say, go for it. Yes, right? Okay, so let's just wait for it. And then after I said yes, it says, welcome to the Microsoft Windows malicious software removal 2. This tool scans for and automatically removes prevalent malicious software, right? So yeah, I'm gonna say next, right? And then instead of saying quick scan, obviously you can have different options here in which you can choose from. There's quick scan, there's scans areas of the system most are likely to contain malicious software. If malicious software is found, you may be prompted to run a full scan. Full scan scans the entire system. Note that this scan can take up to several hours on some computers. Customized scan, in addition to quick scan, the tool will also scan the contents of a user specified folder. So I'm gonna say full scan, right? After saying full scan, I'm gonna say next, and then the scan is gonna basically start taking place. All right, so it has been like 3 hours ever since I started the whole scan thing, and it just finished. Yeah, it just finished right now. So looking at it, it seems like my computer is quite clean and quite fresh. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say finish, right? And then from there, it's pretty much done. So if you feel like this is a very long way for you, then you can just go for other options. You know, like for instance, if I can just go back to the window where I was, so you can just go to the other options. Next, you can either go to quick scan or you can go to customized scan, and then you can do scans. However, I have to say that the full scan definitely takes a long period of time. So yeah, otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, then do not forget to smash that subscription button. If you have, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video.